Hey guys, it's the Junior Coder. This is part 3 of the Intro to Python tutorial series. So let's get right into it. In this section, I'm going to talk to you guys about comparison operators in Python. We use comparison operators in situations where we want to compare a variable with a value. For example, if temperature is greater than 20, it's a hot day. Otherwise, if temperature is less than 5, it's a cold day. Otherwise, it's neither hot nor cold. So, to build these rules into our program, we need to use comparison operators. So, back in app.py, let's define a variable called temperature. Let's set it to 15. Next, let's make an if statement. So, if temperature is greater than 20, then let's print it's a hot day. If temperature is less than 5, let's print it's a cold day. Else, let's print it's neither hot nor cold. Now, let's run our program and see what we get. We get it's neither hot nor cold because temperature is between 20 and 5. But if we set it something more than 20, we'll get it's a hot day. And also if we set it something less than 5, we'll get it's a cold day. We have some more comparison operators in Python. So far we've learned about two comparison operators, the greater than and the less than. We also have the greater than or equal to, and the less than or equal to, and the equal to, and we also have the not equal to, which is an exclamation mark followed by an equal sign. This basically means if temperature is not equal to 20, then print it's a hot day. So now I have an exercise for you. I want you to write a program that follows these rules. So if username is less than 3 characters long, print username is too short. Otherwise, if it's more than 50 characters long, print username is too long. Otherwise, print username looks good. My solution is coming up next. Let's start off by making a variable called username. Let's set it to the user input, and let's ask the user to make their username. Next, let's make an if statement. So if len, and let's pass username, is less than 3, so the len that we wrote here is a built-in function. This particular built-in function finds the length of a given string. So in this case, it finds the length of the username variable. So we're typing if length of the username variable is less than 3, then we want to print username is too short. If len of username is greater than 50, then let's print username is too long. Else, let's print username looks good. Now let's run our program. So let's type in our username. So the Junior Coder should look good. But if we run it again and just write th, which is less than 3, we'll get username is too short. And if we run it again and we write something more than 50 characters long, we should get a message saying username is too long. In this section, we're going to talk about logical operators in Python. We use these operators in situations where we have more than one condition. Here's an example. If the temperature is more than 20 degrees and is sunny, let's print go outside and enjoy the weather. Otherwise, if the temperature is less than 5 or is raining, print stay indoors. So, let me show you how to make a program that simulates these rules. So back in app.py, let's define a few variables. Let's set temperature to 30, sunny to true, and raining to false. Now let's make an if statement. So if temperature is greater than 20 and sunny, then let's print go outside and enjoy the weather. If temperature is less than 5 or raining, then let's print stay inside. Now let's run our program and see what we get. We get go outside and enjoy the weather because temperature is more than 20 and sunny is set to true. But if we change one of those to something else, we'll get stay inside. Now if we change this back to 30 and change sunny to false and also change raining to true, we'll also get stay inside because the raining variable is equal to true. We have another logical operator which is not. So let's change the if statement to if temperature is greater than 20 and not sunny. So what this basically does is if temperature is greater than 20 and sunny equals false, then it will print go outside and enjoy the weather. So to recap, and basically means both, or means at least one, and not simply inverts the boolean. So if we set something to false, it means true. If we set it to true, it means false. So that's all for logical operators. So here's an exercise for you. In part 2 of this series, we made a program that converts someone's weight from pounds to kilograms. This time, we're going to change it up a bit. So the user can enter their weight in either kilograms or pounds, then you convert it to the other unit. My solution is coming up next. Let's start by making a variable called weight, and let's convert it to the integer value of the user input. Let's ask for the weight. Next, let's make another variable called unit, and let's set that to user input. And then ask for lbs or kg. Now, let's make an if statement. So if unit equals to L, then let's do converted equals weight times 0.45. Next, let's do print, and then let's prefix it with an F and do UR, the converted variable, kg. Let's do else converted equals weight divided by 0.45, and let's print UR converted lbs. Now let's run our program. So let's give it 110, and let's do L for lbs. We'll get about 50 kg. Now if we run it again and we do 50 and do K for kg, we'll get about 111. In this section, I'll show you how to use while loops in Python. We use while loops to execute a block of code multiple times, and they are often useful when building interactive programs and games. So let's get started with the basics. You write a while statement, and right after that, you type a condition followed by a colon. As long as this condition is true, the code that you write here will be repeatedly executed. So now let's build a simple game using a while loop. I want you to write a program to use a while loop to build a guessing game. My solution is coming up next. So let's start by making a variable called secret number. Let's set it to 9. Next, let's make another variable called tries. Let's set that to 0 for now. Next, let's make a while loop. So while tries is less than 3, we'll write the code here. So let's make a variable called guess. Then let's set it to integer value of input, and then make a guess. Then let's do tries equals tries plus 1. So now let's make an if statement. So if guess is equal to secret number, then let's print you won, and type break, which basically ends the program. Now let's run our program. So let's guess the number wrong. So we'll do 3 tries and our program should end. Now if we run it again and guess the correct number, which is 9, we'll get you won. So that'll be it for part 3. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Keep a lookout for part 4 of this series, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!